Hello and welcome. I'm JD, and today we're going to play Mars Tactics. It's a demo that you can currently play during the Steam Tacticon event running between the 11th of May and the 15th of May. Developed by Tacticon Games, which I hope I'm saying correctly, and published by Hooded Horse. I'll throw the Steam page down in the description. That's where you'll find the demo link as well. Now, as part of the demo, it gives you a bit of a how to play, a link to the Discord, and our one scenario. So I'll jump straight in, or we'll go through the mechanics as the game progresses. That's obviously where we come in. We can choose our side. Now, this is obviously the part of the larger game, so they'll have two sides: either the capital, which is ushering in the energy revolution on Earth, advancing science and increasing wealth, lead the corporation against terrorists trying to slow humanity's remarkable march into the future. Or over on the Labour, greed has followed us to the stars, lead workers against the corporation, and chart a new path for humanity on Mars. Now, we will play the demo, assault an enemy convoy on the highway, and try out the new terrain destruction mechanic. So here's our objective: seize cargo from the Corpo's disabled transport and escape by foot. So I imagine we're playing as the Labour group here. One thing that I would like to see in the game is some way for me to check this objective later on, because in my first two playthroughs, while I familiarised myself with the game, I forgot what I actually had to do. All right, so we've arrived from the east. We've got some cover. It says that our attack drones have neutralized the convoy, carrying valuable electronics. Grab what we can and escape. To use HE grenades, we can create divots in the battlefield, so we can use as trenches, sort of like here. And once we escape, we just need to get back to the edge of the map and then spend 3 turns on any of the tiles with the blue arrow. So there's the electronics that we need to get to. And we may be able to use these to get there. We have 5 people. There's a mix of loadouts, so you either have the Gauss Caliber, which is a single shot weapon, more accurate, but you do need to reload it every 3 shots. And then you also have the Gauss Pepper Box, which is 12 rounds. Each time you fires half the mag, so 6 shots. Great for suppression. The suppression mechanic that we were talking about earlier, as you can see that there are the little pips above. Every time a bullet passes within 1 square of this character, they will take a instance of suppression, and one of these pips will fill up. So if 2 rounds past this character, they'll become suppressed. We'll only get to use 1 action point, and the enemy will get an action point. Action points is what determines what you can do. So we get 2 to start with. You can use them to move, use them to shoot, as well as throw grenades or to take cover. When you do shoot, once you put your cursor over an object or even just a piece of ground, it'll tell you after a second, if you just don't touch the mouse, the accuracy. So the shorter range pepper box is a lot better as you get closer, and then you've got the caliber, which is obviously better at longer ranges, but your accuracy still goes up. We also have flashbangs. that will instantly suppress, and HE grenades, which will destroy terrain areas like the terrain up here, as well as being able to shape the battlefield to use as areas for us to springboard through. I think the first thing we'll do is just take cover. There's 4 people there. Okay. We're a little bit far away. We shoot. No. We'll just get this person into cover as well. And these 3, 1. Let's get everyone into cover first, and then we'll determine where we want this force to go. So because they're all there, we could potentially move through the center, maybe drop a HE grenade and then occupy a position here. Alternatively, we could flank. So you can rotate the map with Q and E. You'd flank. So that way we get shots from this side and from this side. So I think we may do that. So let me just spin the map back around. Just get our people moving. When you go to take cover, you can see the defensive shields take place. So there's cover from the sides there and from one side there. There you can see the suppression mechanic in effect, and we'll come back to that in a second. See how it says that they're suppressed, and then the pips filled up from white to red. They're already taking a little bit of damage, which is not good. 2 hits already. Oh. Looks like it's a 5-on-5. It's going to sprint ahead. Bit dangerous. Get this person to go next, because if they get caught out in cover, we'll be able to shoot next time in a bit of an enflating position. He's way out of position, so let's see if we get some shots on. Miss. Go again. Okay, good. Sorry, that was a different person. So here you can see the suppression mechanic. This person was suppressed because, and here you can see the suppression mechanic. The suppression mechanic shows that 3 bullets pass through this person, so they're suppressed. 3 bullets pass through them and through each of those. So they'll only get 1 turn next time. You can see that's already occurring with one of the little chevrons automatically taken away, where this person over here will get 2. And we get a extra movement or extra action point because we suppress the enemy. Now, when you move your cursor around, you actually hold Alt, and that sees the line of sight everywhere. So here, you can see that the line of sight from, we've got 3 people with line of sight onto that. And if we show our person, there is 3 people from the enemy's perspective who can also fire on us. So you can use that to make decisions. Question is, what do we want to do? Do we fire again? I think we will. I think we'll fire again and take our chances. Maybe we'll get lucky. A little bit more damage. As lucky as I thought we'd be, but that's okay. Gauss rifle, we might be able to get a shot. 20%. I'll take that. And we get a kill. Okay. So the flanking maneuver, which this game is all about. As you see, we've got a bit of a base of fire that we started there, and then we're starting to get some of our people over to a different part of the map that we can put enflamed fire onto this guy here, and ideally these 2. Right, let's end the turn. Usually it does that automatically, but that is a known bug at the moment. But sometimes it doesn't automatically end the turn. If we get close enough, we can throw a HE grenade into their midst. Now, eventually the enemy is going to get reinforcements, so we do want to get the electronics and then start to withdraw from the center of the map fairly quickly. All right, we've lost 1 person. This person has a HE grenade, so we'll do nothing yet. Let's just get a shot. too far for HE. Let's just get a shot onto the enemy. Okay, suppressed, which means we get another round. Another round of shooting, I should say. Almost got another one down, but we have suppressed most of the enemy. I'm going to play it safe. We'll get into the trench. Then next time we'll move forward. We're out of range here. Flashbang on this person, so I think we try to get over to this rock. Form up in 2 squads of 2. There we go. And we've got 2 action points. See if we can kill this person. Okay, cool. So 3 down. We are going to start to need to get our people forward, though. I think in this instance, we're going to move forward, but we're not going to try and take any more shots. We do need to get actually to the objective. And sometimes in some of the playthroughs that I've played, as I sort of familiarize myself with the game, is that reload and fire. Is that I spent too long actually trying to get to the center. Rest again, so we'll shoot again. We'll take a 40%. That's pretty good. Although we did miss. Get another shot. And we missed again, unfortunately. Okay, that's fine. How far can we throw a flashbang? Not as far as I'd like. This is our person with the frag, so frag would be great if we could get close enough. I think a problem that we could encounter is we're actually not going to be able to get there, but we should. And we've only got 1 movement. We've only got 1 action point, so we can't get to this position here. We can't get anywhere into this trench. We'll take a 12% chance. And we miss, unfortunately, but that's okay. Okay, another hit, another kill, and we need to reload. That will be our turn done. So 2 enemy left. They are pulling back, so I think that means our team over on the right-hand side now can start to make some advances. We've got 2 people with HE grenades here. So I'm actually going to just put one in the middle. Like so. Now it doesn't go off straight away. It does wait until the end of the turn. So in the meantime, we'll reload and we'll also start to push forward a little bit. We shoot at anybody. So rotate round. 3%. Not a high chance, but we'll take the shot. Just no. We do have 2 action points now, so we are going to move as far forward as we can. And we'll get right up behind this piece of cover. Now it's a free action point to pick up any items, so let's just see what's on the ground. We do pick up another HE charge. Let's show you what the weight penalty is. You can... we got -3 tiles, so eventually you could drop the full face bodysuit for, what's that? If I double click on it, can I remove it? No. Good time to have a look at the character. Just give you a little bit of sort of stats and progression for experience. It does look like there'll be tactic levels. Make sure action points can be earned. Equipment and story. He's just an Aussie farmer. He's aggressive, but he likes anime, so He joined the labor movement in 2042. Anime is still going strong, and clearly we are still farming. 2 action points. Does have a HE charge, so we are going to just get this person forward and into a trench. The enemy will have reinforcements in 3 turns from the north, so up in this direction. Ooh, not going too well. There goes our HE. With that, we'll just get nice and forward. And because they pulled back, we should be able to just keep running like so. And that should block line of sight. Oh, they're wounded. Get a HE satchel out. Now you can actually change the angle by holding Alt and then using the mouse wheel. So I do want it to go a little bit further. So we'll flatten out that wheel. Throw. Have we used all our action points? I think I'll also use this to suppress. We're going to have to stick our heads out, so I think I might just reload whilst we wait. Oh, there's a 3rd guy. Okay, we missed that. Although we do get a kill there. And do we get a kill anywhere else? Okay, but here we go. This is what we want. We are going to... Oh, we can't get that yet. It's still too far. We throw another. Nope. Oh, yeah, we can pick up. Okay, so we could... Did we pick up the object that we wanted? No, there's nothing around. That's okay. Throw a frag grenade. Alright, so that should be all the enemies taken out. And we've got 1 person left. So let's go in. Grab ourselves some electronics. Drop some ammo. Okay, -3 tiles is probably as good as we're going to get. And let's just start retreating. So the enemies are arriving from the north. We just need to get back across our trench network, back across to the 3 turns at the edge of the map. And because we have, they're appearing in the north, I'm just going to get everyone just sort of full tilt backwards. Take a defensive position there. This person's injured, so they may actually not make the battle, but we'll take every opportunity to take cover. We've already lost 1 person. I don't think we need to lose any more. All our action points. So the enemy has arrived. Let's see if we can find them. Let's actually just see if we can see where the enemy is. They should have arrived from the north up here, so they're probably up here somewhere. Oh, they are going to be blocked by a lot of line of sight here. I think that's good for us. We're almost back. Always making use of cover. Spread out a little bit, I think. All right, so we've got 3 defensive positions and 1 person who's almost there. Actually, can we use of that? Then we should be able to end our first turn here. So escape battle. Unit will flee the battle in the respective direction. Escaping on the northern edge will move the unit to the north of the battlefield back in strategy ladder. So strategy ladder that we talked about sort of earlier at the beginning. So we have 3 turns. I'm going to hunker down here to make our hitbox a little bit smaller. I don't think we've seen the enemy move yet. I think at this point we just end our turn and hope for the best. Try and create a thing here, but I think that would be pretty dangerous. So everybody just hunker down, hunker down, hunker down. Be as small as you can. See if we see the enemy. It's a little bit slow scrolling up. There could be something in the options menu for that, but it's okay. All right, here they come. They'll be able to make use of the train as well that we've been using. But we should be okay, because how many... I think we just end the turn. Can anyone start shooting? No, but we can start suppressing. Suppress there. Doesn't need to be accurate. Suppress there, and we'll take our 3 point that we get with the suppression to reload, which means we should reload with that person. Should have been using their names, but it's okay. And I think that will be enough. After this turn, we should be able to activate the flee option and win this scenario. They're all too far away. Suppressed, but live, and we can escape the battle with our person holding the electronics, and that is a victory. Although we probably should have had everyone doing that. Oh no. Alright, now let's build our HE bunker. Oh, I should have shot, actually. Alright, we're making issues because I thought we were going to win there, but it turns out you need to get everyone off. Not just the objective holder. Alright, well, I don't think the end of this went as well as I thought it would actually have gone. That bullet took out the rest of our team. But we did get away with one of our squad, and we did capture the electronics case, and we only got one now. That may give us something on the actual game and the strategy layer. You can see a number of different stats here. Enemy units killed, accuracy overall, allies revived. Now, I don't really know how that works, but look, I think it's a pretty decent game to hit out. A few things that I would maybe like to see just in terms of explaining a little bit more, but it is a demo, and I think after you play a few games, particularly when you're got the strategy layer as well, things like getting all your people off, we had clearly enough time to do that, because we just held these defensive positions, and I thought, hey, look, if we got one out, we would sort of victory. But yeah, we could have kept more of them. We lost more people than we needed. We did lose one person early, but you could see from the beginning position where we started, we did split into 2 groups, making use of the terrain, created another one, although didn't need it. And we had the 2 angles of fire, one from the south through to the north, and then from sort of the southeast through to the northwest there. So making use of HE and flashbangs and frag, and not only killed one person over here, but we also took out 2 over to the side. A pretty fun game. Check it out on the Steam store as the demo. I think it will hang around maybe until the 15th, maybe till the I think it'll hang around till after the 15th. But yeah, only like 80 megabytes. So go download it, and I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching, and take care.